I've come a long way, that's for sure. When I first moved to this big city, I was insecure and struggling to build good habits. I repeatedly let myself down. I constantly started things without following through. I was trying and failing again and again to build consistent good habits. Undoubtedly, I was riddled with impatience, but there was a jarring fire in my belly nonetheless. I wanted to be somebody, and I wanted to matter. I was desperate. But my desperation looked like anxiety. My desperation looked like depression. I was lonely, tired, and frustrated. I lived in isolation. At some point, it wasn't so much that I wanted to die. It was more like I was tired of living. I felt insufficient and insignificant, and mostly, I felt overwhelmed by my own aspirations and goals. I was too hard on myself. A lot has happened in this past year. I have grown and evolved a lot. There was a small voice in my mind that knew that if I just kept going, just had one more day of trying, that eventually I would make a breakthrough. In the past year, I have hired a habit coach. I have gone to therapy. I have built a consistent workout schedule that I follow. I eat very well. I meal prep. I do yoga and I meditate every single day as much as possible. I've really come a long way. From someone who wasn't able to trust herself with setting goals, there's been tremendous growth this past year, and I am so grateful for everything that I've been through. And now it's time for a new chapter. It's now time to really dig deeper. It's now time to look at what my core values are. And I know for a fact that there might be some values that I have and some beliefs that I have that are detrimental to myself, that are not kind and don't portray or exude a positive self-image. I have some kinks in my belief system right now that are preventing me from reaching my highest potential. So I want to go and commit to this journey, to bringing myself back to myself, to also just committing to connecting more with my spirituality, to connecting more with the feeling that everything will always be okay no matter what, because there's a higher power and there are energies and powers at play that I just do not have all the control over. So for the next 3 months, I want to put into place some healthy habits that are going to increase my self-worth, and I'm going to commit to them and stick to them as much as possible. So some of these things are going to be, number 1, waking up well before I need to go to work, around 6 a.m. The first thing I do after waking up will be to meditate for at least 15 to 20 minutes, committed to going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, and eating healthy. All of these things I believe are going to, of course they're really good for me physically, but I feel that it will really show me that I can make a commitment to myself and follow through with it, that I can take care of myself, and most importantly, it's going to help me practice non-attachment and self-reliance. At the end of every week, I want to reflect on my progress and my growth, and I want to share it with everyone. I think that's really important to do. So come along. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be challenging, but most importantly, I think it's gonna be so much fun. Okay, let's do this.